Hello everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to Seduce Me the Otome. And that's all the introduction that is needed. So we're just gonna skip right past this baby. And we're gonna be like Zekadididi. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Zekadidi. I don't fucking know anymore. All of a sudden, a bright purple light engulfed the room, causing the devils around me to cover themselves.
What the?
Yes. Gusts of wind rushed past me, almost forcing me back. I covered my face with my arms, bracing myself and standing my ground. I tried to peek through my arms to see what was going on, but the light continued to shine brightly. As the gust slowly started to die, the light began to fade, revealing Matthew with his hands shoved in his pockets and his hood up. Oh, wow, how edgy. Matthew. Malik slowly moved his arms from his face, taking in the sight of Matthew before laughing hysterically.
Are you kidding me? You summoned the crybaby runt?
Yes! Malik's laugh was cut short, however, stopped by his gasp of pain and the thud of something embedding itself into flesh. I couldn't believe it, but somehow a knife had been stabbed into Malik's shoulder, causing him to grip at it in pain.
What the hell? A knife?
What the hell? A knife? That's what you sound like, Malix. God, fuck.
Next time, I won't miss your throat.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So... Oh, no. So edgy. Oh my god. Look at this. I want someone to... I'm gonna fucking edit this image and make it look like fucking Jeff the Killer, because that's what it looks like. Oh my god, this is glorious. Look at how edgy this is. Like, this boy. He's trying to be so edgy, and it's just like, stop, please. You're only making yourself look more adorable. Oh my god. Malik snarled before ripping the knife out of his shoulder and tossing it to the ground. He quickly raised his gun and shot at Matthew, resulting only to stare wide-eyed at his target. In midair, a knife and Malik's bullet clashed and both collided to the ground between the demon and the devil. Matthew chuckled and pulled a hand out of his pockets, revealing a handful of knives splayed out like a fan. God damn, where'd you get all those knives?
Too slow, Malix. Must suck being an old fart.
Oh, damn! He's bringing out the insults! He just called him an old fart! Ooh! Damn! He's fucking roasted! God damn, I'm gonna need some aloe vera for that fucking burn. Malix instantly grew furious, charging at Matthew while shooting rounds at Matthew's shadow-covered face. Yeah, that's definitely shadow-covered. Matthew followed suit, rushing backwards, and shot his knives at each of Malix's shots. Each shot was stopped by a flying knife, making multiple clangs beat through the air. The remaining devils stared, trying to figure out what to do. Help Malix or watch in silence. Eris, however, walked up beside me and crossed her arms as she watched with an amused smirk on her face. As Matthew backed into the far wall, he stood still, tossing knife upon knife at the incoming devil and his bullets.
Gotcha, you knife-throwing circus freak!
Oh, damn! Oof. It's getting intense, guys. I saw a smirk grow on Matthew's face before he hopped up and flipped over Malix. Woo, woo, woo. Fucking parkour! Woo. The devil skidded to a stop, barely bumping against the brick wall. Matthew, however, didn't give Malix a chance to turn before shooting multiple knives into Malix's back. Ooh.
Bye-bye, Malix.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Matthew tossed a knife into the air and caught it before chucking it at the back of Malix's head. The knife sadly didn't get to meet its target, as Malix ducked out of the way and turned to face Matthew with a face of pure rage.
You little shit. You think you're all that?
Can you not slur your words, please? Yeah, shit. Yeah, think you're all that. Matthew brought out another knife and tossed it up and down in his hand, unchanged in his cool yet almost playful expression. Sing the knife song, Matthew. Do the knife song. Yes. I love Rusty Cage.
Little known fact, I just like having fun.
Yay! Me too. Let's enjoy that.
That's a load of bull, Matthew. You won't even fight me in your demon form.
Can you speak up?
Why? Are you afraid I'll kill you as the demon scum you really are?
Can you speak up, Malix? That'd be great. Demon form? I don't understand. However, Matthew broke my thoughts from trying to figure that out.
Hey, mind closing your eyes for me?
Sure, yes. I'll do it exactly as you just told me. Huh?
What are you babbling about now?
Hey, there's no now there! Malix! You're adding shit that's not even in the script! Boy! Before I could answer, the tension suddenly went from warm to almost ice cold. Then, at that moment, something in the air changed. Oh, really? The air instantly went from frantic to still in energy. What could have been described in tone as the color red quickly turned into a deadly mix of purple and blue as everything began to blend together all at once. Okay.
You asked for it, Malix. Now you're gonna get it.
Hooray! My eyes never strayed from Matthew's face, however, even as it changed. His eyes began to glow a bright golden color as a dark blue circle formed underneath Matthew's bare feet. I stared as Matthew's skin began to morph and shift, changing from human to something else. For some reason, I was both scared and incredibly intrigued to see this new form. And of course, fucking Damien has to come up and cock-block me. Cock-block my eyeballs or something. Before I was allowed to see Matthew's new form, however, a pair of hands quickly covered my eyes. Instinctively, I reached up and gripped them, trying to pull them off. A voice stopped me.
It's me. Don't look.
Okay, thank you. I listened carefully and let the last two words linger in my mind. Don't look. Why? What was being hidden from me? I wanted to know, clearly. But something told me to obey Damien's command. I suddenly heard gunshots making me tense up, but then I heard the sound of multiple stabs, followed by Malix's screams of pain. The stabbing and splashing sounds of blood and flesh grew more frantic and in number. How many knives was Matthew using? All of them! Maybe it was better that I wasn't able to see. No, I want to see! I want to see! I love blood and gore.
Matthew, enough!
No, keep going, please! Almost instantly after James's command, the sound stopped. The only thing anyone could hear was the dripping of blood.
I guess I went a little overboard.
Yeah, you know, it's all Gucci. It's all good, man.
Malix is definitely dead, but you've lost your glamour spell.
There's like a pile of mush on the ground. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Are you sure? You think I should stab him more, just in case? You know he's not gonna. He looks like fucking mashed potatoes. Pretty sure he's dead. Are you sure? Mashed potatoes can come back alive and still move around. I think you're fucking stupid and you're kind of insane. Because I think you're just trying to find excuses to keep stabbing something that doesn't need to be stabbed. Okay, fine. Watch yourself tonight. What? Nothing. No, okay. Yeah, you think that. I'm gonna kill you in your sleep, motherfucker. What was that? Nothing! I think I'm going insane. Anyways. Glamour spell? What did he mean? Why did Matthew sound so different? Why was this being hidden from me?
It's a spell that makes us look human.
Okay, thank you. I froze. Look human? They didn't have human forms after all? What did they look like?
Like demons.
What the fuck do demons look like, Damien?! As if Eric knew what Damien was talking about, Eric cleared his throat and spoke up, followed by the sound of a cork popping out of a bottle.
Well, not for much longer, Princess. Here, Matthew.
Hey! This time it's Eric giving Matthew the potion instead of Matthew saying it and yay.
Oh, hey, you found my potion. Thanks.
Aww. I could hear the small clinking of glass being passed before hearing Matthew guzzle down a liquid of some sort. Oh yes. Guzzle that liquid, Matthew. Guzzle it. The feel of the air around me gently began to warm back up, insinuating that everything had been returned to normal. Finally, Damien removed his hands from my eyes, allowing me to see around me once again. The devils, including Eris, had fled. On top of Malix's body was Dirty Sheet. Hey, Dirty Sheet made an appearance, guys. Woo! I love you, Dirty Sheet. That was quickly turning red from blood. The wall behind it was painted red in blood, still dripping onto the floor and onto the blanket. The blanket looked like it was covering a mound of dirt instead of a body. The boys, however, had gathered around me, all of them, including Matthew, looking like nothing had happened. What just... I tried to speak, but everything zipped around my head at the whole event, and I felt like speaking wasn't possible.
Let's just get you home, miss. There's nothing more to see here.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you just turned a fucking demon devil into a fucking pile of mashed potatoes, so okay. The blood is the gravy. I could only nod. What had happened boggled my mind to the point of disbelief. I was second-guessing everything, lost in a sea of what, and how, and when. As we walked out of the warehouse, I looked to Matthew for some form of sign that I wasn't dreaming. Matthew rubbed the back of his neck, walking forward as if to get away from what had happened. It was over. Malix was gone and the boys were finally safe. A wave of relief ran through my body at the thought of never having to deal with that group again. At the same time, a ping of realization hit the back of my mind. The boys were only going to stay until after Malix was defeated. That was our deal. As we approached home, I could feel something heavy weigh down my heart. It was late, but the boys led me inside and turned on the lights in the lobby.
Finally, we can relax.
Hell yeah!
It will be good to have some rest without devils breathing down our necks.
Hell yeah!
Ugh, I'm just tired. Can I hit the hay early?
Hell yeah!
I think some sleep would be good for all of us.
Hell yeah! Heck yeah! I looked at Damien, knowing he could read my mind, and frowned. I didn't want him to know about my thoughts on the situation. Yeah, that sounds good. I wanted just to just end tonight. Too much had happened and I felt dizzy and I never did. We don't care. Oh. I looked to Matthew, feeling my heart flutter in my chest. I didn't want him to leave, but would he ask to stay? I hoped that he would say no and ask me to stay longer. As if he knew what I wanted. Matthew moved and stepped to me, taking my hands in his. He gently smiled at me and spoke.
I want you to know that you've been really generous to us.
Aw.
And I want to thank you for letting us stay here. But is it okay if we stay a little longer?
Aww. Okay. My heart skipped while a large red blush ran across my cheeks. The boys stared at Matthew wide-eyed. Well, they're like, what the fuck? You getting some poon, brother? Little brother, you getting some poon? And I'd be like, yes! Yes, I am. And I'd be like, what the fuck? You look like a fucking kid, what? But didn't dare to speak out. Matthew stepped back to give me space, returning to where he was. Yeah, get back to your corner, boy. I moved my gaze across each boy, trying to make a decision. If they left in the morning, I would never see them again and my life could return to normal. If I did decide to let them go, that would have been for the best. No goodbyes, no delays. But did I want to? They had done so much for me in such a small amount of time. Well, duh, we're gonna let them stay because what the fuck? I wanted them to stay. I wanted HIM to stay. I merely smiled, staring at the man. Even though he looks like a little boy. had come to have feelings for, before speaking at last. I would love it if you all could stay. The boys cheered tirelessly, yay! But none the less enthusiastically. I giggled at the sight. It was cute to see everyone so excited despite the tiredness that ran equally through our bodies. Today was a rough day. My home is your home. My home is your home. Mi casa es su casa. Mi casa es su casa. Yes. Mi casa es su casa. Or tu casa. Or yes. As long as you could still help with the chores. The boys nodded in unison, agreeing to the terms I had set for them. Despite the good situation, I felt myself slowly slipping into unconsciousness. However, James quickly clapped his hands, getting everyone's attention and waking me up, making sure I didn't pass out on the floor.
All right, everyone. We're all very tired, so let's head to bed, shall we?
Yes, okay.
Oh! Yeah, sleep is actually a thing. Right.
Yeah, sleep is actually a thing, Matthew. I'm good you're educated.
We've had a very long day, but it will be good to just relax tonight and tomorrow.
Yes. Yes, it would.
Sleep sounds really good right now.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I watched a happy smile grow onto Malix's... Malix's... God damn it! I watched a happy smile grow onto Matthew's lips. He shared my excitement, knowing that we would be together longer. Who knew how long we would stay together? All I cared about was that I would be with him. The others quickly left to finally rest, leaving me and Matthew alone at last. My heart fluttered a bit as Matthew practically skipped closer to me in excitement. Aww! It was really cute to see him that way, so I didn't do anything but smile. Look at this happy boy! Look at this happy boy! He's a happy boy! Wonderful.
Thank you so much for letting us stay.
You're welcome, you happy boy. You're welcome, Matthew. I'm happy to have you stay here. I watched his smile brighten a bit before he cleared his throat and chuckled a bit. I didn't know if it was the tiredness or my growing attachment to him, but I felt myself sway a bit on my feet. However, Matthew's face made it clear that he wanted to say something else, making me forget that my bed was also calling for me.
Listen. About what happened at the warehouse.
Hey, it's okay. No. It's fine. I understand why you did what you had to do. I understand why you had to turn him into a pile of fucking mashed potatoes. It's fine. It's fine. I'm only sad that I didn't get to try any. Like, come on. You can't just have a fucking big pile of once was devil mashed potato, fucking devil mashed potatoes with the fucking blood as gravy and not offer it to me. Like, come on. Like, come on. If I just pulverized a demon into mashed potatoes, or devil into mashed potatoes, I would offer it to you. Like, come on. And I know how you like your gravy. Extra bloody. Come on. I had accepted everything that happened and knew that Matthew had to do what he had to do. He was real and he was someone I didn't want to be without, even if that meant nodding against my curiosity. Besides, I was too tired to explore that memory further. Matthew nodded before holding out a hand to me.
Come on then. Let's get you to bed.
Yes, let's. I nodded before Matthew gently lifted me up into his arms like a bride and carried me to my room. I'm surprised he can even carry me. He looks so weak. I didn't want to leave his arms, leaning my head against Matthew's chest, but eventually I was slowly lowered to my bed and covered with my bed covers. I was still in my school clothes, but I was too tired to strip or care. I looked to Matthew, fighting a yawn from escaping me as he gently ran a hand over my hair.
Have a good night, okay? I'll make breakfast again in the morning.
Okay, thank you. I nodded with a tired smile before watching him slowly stand and leave my room, closing the door. A wave of happiness washed over me as I laid in bed. I made a good choice. Sure, it would be hard, but I could tell that I would be able to manage it. Help around the house and being with a man whom I was slowly starting to fall for would be worth it. I slowly felt my exhaustion take over. I let sleep consume me as I drifted into the darkness in my mind. Everything was peaceful. I was happy. And of course shit has to go down. Because, like, why the fuck not? Whee! Oh, so edgy. Okay, thank you for that.
You are an interesting creature.
It's so funny. Fucking knee slapper. Okay, I don't give a shit. We're gonna fucking say Diana. I'm gonna skip. Oh, hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. To the no. To the no, no, no. I felt my heart flutter, especially when my eyes landed on Matthew. He kept close to me, glaring daggers into Diana. Yeah, that really looks like he's glaring right now. I could feel that he was completely adamant in his choice to stay. I didn't know what, but I was incredibly happy to know he wanted to stay. Diana sighed and pressed a finger into her temple, rubbing it gently. Matthew walked over to me and held my hand gently, looking at me with a smile.
Everything will be okay. Promise.
Okay, thank you. I nodded, feeling that he was telling the truth, or at least a hopeful and comforting thought, and smiled back. Matthew gently leaned close to me and kissed my cheek, however, making me blush and forget what I was thinking about. The sound of collective chuckles and playful snickers whispered through the air, making me blush even more, but the laughter stopped as Sam let out an oof! An oof! After a fluffy object collided with his face. What? Oh no, did he throw, what the fuck, Simon, whatever the fuck, Simon at him? Wait, let me... Here, guys. There you go. So let's redo that. But the laughter stopped as Sam let out an after a fluffy object collided with his face. I looked up to see Matthew was glaring at his brothers, holding up a fluffy anime plushie. Woo! Anime plushie! Ooh, damn, he a fucking weeb! Do demons know what anime is? He and I pulled away from each other just as the sound of Naomi's car appeared. I quickly ate my food, waved to the boys, and left, confident that nothing was going to happen. Never, ever say that nothing will happen before the day is over. And that, dear viewers, is where I'm going to end this episode. Yes, it's a little bit short, but the shorter this episode is, the longer the next one's going to be. So, yeah. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Seduce Me the Otome and you want to see more, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!